everyone and welcome to a new weekly vlog. It's actually Tuesday right now and obviously I haven't started the vlog yet, but I just got this parcel in the mail, so I thought I'd do a little unboxing to kick it off. So this order actually got here really quickly, to be fair. I ordered it 2 days ago and yeah, it's already here, which I didn't think so because my orders lately have been taking a while because of this whole lockdown pandemic. So yeah, I'm kind of happy that they were here so quickly, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna grab from the box and pull one out. Right, so the first thing in here is Foul is Fair by Hannah Capin. I've seen this book everywhere recently. There's so much buzz around this book, and I believe it's about a girl who gets assaulted and then her and a group of other girls learn everything they can about the boys that assaulted her and try to take him down. I know it's kind of like a thriller, I believe, but it just sounds amazing. It just sounds so feministic and brilliant, and I really want to see what they do with this whole sexual assault thing because that sort of stuff really terrifies me. So I hope it's done well, which I believe it will be because, like I say, there's so much hype around this book. I recently watched Olivia's vlog from Olivia Reads a Latte and she was talking about this and really enjoyed it, so I feel like I will. I finally picked this up because I was watching one of the live shows with Books with Chloe, Leah Reads and Kate Literature, and Caitlin and Jamie have actually started a new book club, which is the Bad Bitch Book Club, which I love, and this is their pick for May. So I'm going to try and read this month, so you will see that at some point in this vlog, and yeah, hopefully I enjoy it. It's not that long either, so yeah, very excited for this one. Next up, we have The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh, one that I've put off buying for ages, since it came out basically. I was very intrigued by the story when I first heard about it, but for some reason I never picked it up. And like I said, I kept putting it off for some reason. Don't know why, because I've only heard good things about it. So anyway, knowing UK books, the hardcovers do go out of print very quickly. So I thought, to be safe, I'll buy it because I'll regret it otherwise, and the second book is coming out soon. So I want to read it in the next few months. All I know about this book is that it follows some vampires or something, which, you know, I'm here for. It says, in 1872, New Orleans is a city ruled by the dead. But to 17-year-old Céline Rousseau, it's also a safe haven after she's forced to flee her life in Paris. Quickly enraptured by the vibrant city, from its music to its extravagant soirees, probably saying that wrong, and even its dangers, she soon becomes embroiled in the city's glitzy underworld, and particularly the group known as Le Coeur de Lion. But when a body is found in their lair, Céline is forced to battle her attraction for the group's enigmatic leader, Sébastien Saint-Germain, and suspicions about his guilt, along with her own secrets. As more bodies are discovered, New Orleans becomes gripped by the terror of a serial killer on the loose, one who seems to have Céline in his sights. But when she finally takes matters into her own hands, she finds herself caught in the midst of an age-old feud between the darkest creatures of the night, where the price of forbidden love is her life. See, that just sounds absolutely amazing. I didn't know there was like a mystery thriller aspect in this, which, you know, I'm here for. That's the type of thing that I love, so I'm very excited to dive into this now. I was going to keep it till October for Halloween, but I'm not sure if I can wait that long. And the last book I had, right, this was more of an impulse buy because I'd seen it on Amazon and it sounded interesting, so I added it to my wish list. And one day it came up on my recommended purchases or whatever, and it was £2.30. So I checked that it was a hardcover, whatever, but I also went to Book Depository just to see what the difference is, if it's low on there as well. You know, if it's cheap on both websites, it might be a bad thing for the book. So I checked on Book Depository and it was £22. And I got it £2 off Amazon. So I purchased it. I kind of had to after that. I thought, why would one place be selling it for £2 and another for 22? Doesn't make sense to me. But it sounded interesting. I've had my eye on it and it just looks so pretty. It says on the back, the sounds of the forest fell away around her and the rain stopped in an instant. The grass between Charlotte's feet, previously brown and littered with wet leaves, was now thick and green. The sound of rain beating the canopy of leaves overhead had been replaced by the singing of birds. She looked up and had to catch her breath. Wherever she was now, it sure wasn't the greenwood. So yeah, I believe Charlotte has had an encounter with a bad fairy or something like that when she was younger, so she stayed away from the Greenwood. But everything changes when Charlotte's mother gets captured by the fairies and kidnapped. She ultimately has no choice but to strike a deal with a dryad to try and win back her mother. However, she only has a month to do so by completing these certain tasks that will ultimately free her mother. So this sounds really interesting, and it's very short. It's less than 300 pages, so I feel like I can fly through this. So I'm kind of glad that I did see it on Amazon, but obviously I'll let you know what it's like. Oh my god, look at the spine. It's got toadstools on it. Oh, I love that. But yeah, you will probably see my thoughts on this when I do pick it up, because I will probably be filming a reading vlog. But yeah, I just could not leave it there with it being £2 and it sounding as good as it does. So that is my little haul for today. I'm not sure if I'll be purchasing more books at the minute because I am tight on money. However, I do have 3 books in my book depository basket. I'm debating whether to buy them or not. So the first 2 are the second and third book in a trilogy, and I'm starting the trilogy this week with Shadow of the Fox. So it's Soul of the Sword and Night of the Dragon, I think, and they're both in hardcover and they're actually on book depository, which you can't find the hardcovers anywhere else. So that's why I'm umming and ahhing, because I obviously want the whole series to match, but I'm not sure if I like it yet. So I guess I'll wait until I read the first book, which will definitely happen this week. That is my first read for this weekly reading vlog. But I also have Find Me Their Bones, which is the sequel to Bring Me Their Hearts. And I read that one last month for the Owls, and I absolutely loved it. But the audiobook is on Scribd, so I don't know if I should buy the physical copy, even though I feel like I probably will, because oh my god, that book was just amazing. So yeah, in a bit of a dilemma. I might wait till payday, which is the 10th of May. It's currently the 5th today, so I probably will wait because, like I said, I don't have much money at the minute. Right, I haven't actually started reading anything yet, so I guess I will update you guys as soon as I do pick something up. It probably will be The Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa, because it is Asian readathon at the minute, and I do want to get through a lot of the books I have by Asian authors. But yeah, I think I'm going to start off with that one, so the next clip should be me reading it. Everyone, it's actually Thursday today, and I thought that I should finally film another clip for this vlog. So I know I did that little book haul at the start of the week. I can't even remember what day it was, but I wanted to tell you guys what I've been reading. So I'm currently in the middle of 2 books, and those are Shadow of the Fox and Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. This one I'm reading for the Asian Readathon. I haven't really looked at the prompts. I just looked at all the books that I had on my to be read shelf that were by Asian authors, and I've kind of just picked them up, created a little list. I guess they do all fit into the prompts in some way or another. It's quite chilled this year because obviously it's difficult to get books in the minute, so that's why I'm taking it a bit more casual. I've just literally picked up the books that I've wanted to read for a while and that are written by Asian authors. So I'm a good chunk of the way through this actually. I'm 332 pages in, and this book is just over 400 pages. I don't know if you can see. So I've got this much left, which I'm going to fly through today. I'm actually listening to the audiobook and reading along. I love that for this book actually, because there's a lot of words that I can't pronounce. Obviously they're in a different language, so it's really nice getting the pronunciation whilst reading this. Also, this is a very fantastical book. I know Kristen from Super Space Chick said that it was basically an anime in a book form, and I agree. So having the audiobook to listen to along with reading this is just so cool, because obviously there's so much going on. There's so many different creatures and aspects of mythology that it's really cool to listen to it and actually be so immersed in the story. So yeah, I'm loving this one so far. This is about a girl called Yumiko, and she is actually half kitsune, which means that she has a very particular magic set, which is really cool. But one day the temple that she lives at gets burnt to the ground and she is the only one to survive. And because of that, she is forced to flee with the temple's greatest treasure, which is a part of the dragon scroll. Now, many people would actually very much like to get their hands on this scroll, so immediately Yumeko is in danger, but she meets Kage Tatsumi, who is a samurai from the Shadow Clan, which means he is kind of evil and is sort of being slowly possessed by a demon. So with Yumeko trying to protect the scroll and Kage Tatsumi trying to obtain the scroll for another purpose, they both team up. However, Kage Tatsumi does not know that Yumeko has the scroll, and because of that, both of them set out on a journey to visit another temple to warn them of the attack on her own temple and also trying to protect the scroll. So yeah, it's a crazy ride, a crazy story, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Then we have Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. This month is Believeathon round 2, and if you don't know what that is, it's a middle grade read-along hosted by Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin. So I'll leave that link down below if you guys want any more information. It's not actually started yet. I believe it starts on May 11th, but I was looking at my shelves and I was really in the mood to reread this. So Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief is the only book that I've ever read in the Percy Jackson series. I know, absolutely ridiculous, and I don't know how or why, because this is one of my favourite books. I absolutely love Greek mythology. I've always been fascinated by it, and so to have a book that literally encompasses all of that is just amazing. So I don't know why I haven't carried on with the series. However, with it being Believeathon, I thought this was the perfect time to pick it up again and start trying to fly through the series. So I actually read 152 pages yesterday, and I mostly read it outside because it was so sunny, and yeah, it's just such a good book to fly through. Honestly, I love Percy. I think he's so funny, and I just love this introduction to the world. And I'm up to the point now where they are actually going on the quest, which I feel like I'm just gonna fly through it even quicker now because this is going to be so fast-paced. If you somehow don't know what Percy Jackson is about, it's basically about a boy named Percy, and one day his life is turned upside down when he is on some sort of retreat with his mum, and a Minotaur comes and attacks them. Percy's mother is actually captured by the Minotaur and she disappears, leaving Percy on the outskirts of Camp Half-Blood. Percy is then taken into Camp Half-Blood, where he finds out that he is actually a demigod, which is a child born of a human and a god. So yeah, Percy's dealing with a whole lot of stuff, but not only that, he is sent to go on a quest to retrieve Zeus's stolen lightning bolt, which, I mean, that's just so cool. So I believe there's 5 books in the series. I've read this one once. I was going to start Sea of Monsters, or I got about a chapter in and never actually picked it back up. However, I have seen both movies, so I know the storyline to some extent. So yes, these are the 2 books that I'm going to be reading, hopefully finishing today. I think I'm going to read Shadow of the Fox first this morning, so I do want to finish this one today at least. And that shouldn't be a problem because I have less than 100 pages of this. But I do also have some stuff that I need to do for university. Right, this was meant to be a short update, but as per usual, it's quite long, so I'm going to leave it there. But I will obviously get back to you once I've finished or made some more progress in these books. Hi guys, so I haven't updated since I spoke to you last. I think it was this morning actually. Must have been. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Anyway, I'm happy to say that I did finish the Shadow of the Fox and Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. I don't have them with me to hold up and all that at the minute. They're downstairs. I'm preparing to get in the bath, so yeah, I don't need to show them to you. You've seen them earlier. But they were both reads that I really enjoyed actually. Shadow of the Fox was a bit middle of the road, to be honest with you. I liked certain parts of it, but then I felt I wasn't compelled to keep reading, which is really sad, and I don't know why. I do feel a bit, not slumpy, but in a weird mindset at the minute, so it might be that. But saying that, I did fly through Percy Jackson, so I don't know if I need more of a light read at the minute. I'm not sure. So yeah, I struggled to get through the end of that one, which was a bit of a shame, to be honest with you, because I was really enjoying it. And I think it was just my mindset, which is annoying, but it happens. So I ended up giving that one either a 3.5 or a 4. It is a 4 on Goodreads because obviously Goodreads don't do half stars, and I don't want to give it a 3 because it was better than a 3 for me. So it's at a 4 stars on Goodreads, so I might just class it as a 4 stars. Bit of a weird one for me, but I do want to carry on with the rest of the trilogy. Percy Jackson, however, yeah, flew through it. Absolutely love that world and the characters and just everything about it. These books are really good at giving you some proper history, and I think it's a good book for kids to read if they want to learn more about Greek mythology, which is great. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. It's just absolutely phenomenal. But I decided to do a separate reading vlog for Percy Jackson. I'm going to read the whole series and react to it. It's going to be filled with spoilers and all that good stuff, so keep an eye out for that. I'm just going to be updating as and when I read every book, and I'm going to make it into one video instead of a load of little short ones, just because I think it'll be fun to see my whole journey in one video. Keep your eyes peeled because that'll be coming soon. But for the meantime, I have now started Warcross by Marie Lu. I absolutely love how this looks. I am only 29 pages into it, so only on chapter 3. I've literally just picked it up, but honestly I reckon I'll fly through it. The text is quite big and the writing was really easy to fly through in the first few chapters, so yeah, hopefully I'll get through this quite quickly, especially with me needing to do some uni work this weekend. I have been putting it off, so I just need to sit down one day and literally do everything, and then I'll be done. I won't have to worry about anything else. I think that's why my mind's just a bit all over the place at the minute. I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic and yet people still expect you to write good academic work, and it's just not happening for me at the minute. I'm not in the mindset for it. That's going to reflect poorly on my work as well, so I don't know. I think I'm just in a bit of a bad mental place at the minute, but hopefully after diving into a few more books I'll feel better. This is not one that I would normally pick up, however, because it's like a sci-fi-esque world. The best thing I can compare it to is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, and I haven't even read that book, I've only seen the film, but I love the film, I own it, I watched it so many times, so if it's anything like that then I will love it. So the plan for tonight is that I need to actually edit my wrap up. It's 40 minutes long and I don't look forward to doing it, but I kind of wanted to get it posted tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. But I am going to stop and read some more of this tonight as well at some point, so just to break it up a bit. So yeah, that's the plan for tonight. I'm going to go for a bath now, and then I'm just going to come back, probably sit in bed to be honest with you, and just have a chilled night trying to edit and read. Hello everyone. I am extremely embarrassed to say that it is now Friday of the week that this vlog was meant to go up. This vlog was meant to go up on either Tuesday or Wednesday, and it's Friday and I still haven't closed it off. So I'm here to do just that. So you will have seen I did finish Shadow of the Fox and Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, but I did also manage to finish Warcross by Marie Lu. I know you will have just watched a really long time lapse of me doing so many different things. I did my employability work and stuff for uni. I watched Troy for the 100th time and cried as per usual, so I hope you had a good laugh watching my reaction. And I also watched Becca and Gavin's birthday bash live show with Ashley from A Frolic Through Fiction, which was such a good laugh. It ended up going on for like 8 hours or something like that, and I think I watched about 5 hours of it before I crashed and I had to go to sleep. But I had such a good time watching it. Those guys are hilarious, and yeah, I love watching them. Anyway, it did take me way longer than I thought it would to finish this book. It was so easy to fly through, but as soon as I'd put it down down, I wouldn't pick it up again for a few days, so that was my downfall. However, I did really enjoy it. I gave it 4 stars. I think that's a good rating for this book. I was really intrigued. The gaming elements were so cool, and it was written in a way that you could understand it. It wasn't too complex, so I really appreciated that. I did guess at a few of the things that were going to happen, but the twist in the end had me shook. Yeah, I just had a roller coaster of emotions reading this book. Saying that though, I don't know if I want to pick up the second one because I haven't heard good things. I think this was hyped up so much and that this was so good that the second one just kind of falls flat. So yeah, I don't know about that. Please let me know down below if you like the second book, if you think it is worth picking up, because I feel like I do want a conclusion to this duology, but I'm not sure. And I feel like if I don't read the second book, it's gonna really annoy me because I do want to know how this all plays out. We'll see. It's a bit of a pain, but there we are. Sorry, this vlog has been an utter mess. It is ridiculous. I really need to get my act together and try and produce better vlogs for you guys, so bear with. It's a trying time for everyone at the minute and I'm just trying to get my life together. But that is it for the end of this video. Thank you guys if you made it this far. If you want to show some love, please don't forget to click the like button if you enjoyed it and the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content from me. But that is it for today's video, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye!